Well, that didn't take very long, did it? When I posted yesterday's story about the Vice President of NAVA, the National Association of Voice Actors, and her take on Fiverr, I fully expected people to respond. In fact, I chose my words carefully so as to elicit a response. As a reminder, if you didn't read it, I said I wasn't happy with Karen Gilfrey, the VP of NAVA, being so positive about Fiverr. I think Fiverr's business model is based on devaluing services like voiceovers, making it hard for those using the platform to even make a living wage. In the past I've been critical of Voices.com's low minimum rates, so you can understand why I don't like what Fiverr is doing either, and I don't think I'm the only one, am I? But was I too hard on Karen or NAVA? I'll get to that in a moment. First, about the way I worded my story. If as a content creator your audience remains indifferent about what you posted, why even bother? Yes, I purposely push envelopes and I stir some pots. If you don't know that about me, where have you been? But here's what you also need to know. I never stir up trouble for the sake of it. That would be unkind and cruel. People know I speak my mind to make points that I think are worthwhile making, hoping that those who follow me on social media make up their own minds. So let me read to you one of the responses and give you my take, okay? This happens to be from a colleague in the UK who read my story and he commented, "This feels very much like attempting to torpedo a new organization, or at least its credibility, due to an issue you have with a founding member for not instantly agreeing and rallying behind your point of view." And others suggested that I should apologize to Karen because she's doing many great things for our community. Now let's take this apart. First off, I don't want or need people to instantly agree and rally behind my point of view. I want people to think for themselves. Secondly, just because Karen and I think differently about Fiverr doesn't mean I am attempting to torpedo a new organization or attack its credibility. If I don't like a particular piece of cheesecake at a bakery, does that mean that the whole bakery should shut down? Maybe there's something wrong with my taste buds. Maybe the baker and I don't have the same taste when it comes to cheesecakes. Is it okay that different people have different tastes? And can these people still be friends? I feel the same about NAVA. I'm happy NAVA exists, and I'm grateful for the work they do getting health insurance, responding to AI, and providing continuing education for members. I just don't like that our VP seems to be so positive about Fiverr. And if I have misinterpreted that, I'm sure Karen will correct it in a podcast she's recording right now with Jamie Muffett. It's called The Breakfast Show, and I highly recommend you listen to it. Now, some have said that it wasn't nice of me to call Karen out so explicitly. Well, do you want me to do it behind her back? Karen's statements regarding Fiverr were done in a public forum and are applied to them right next to her on stage, so she knows exactly where I stand. She didn't say, "How dare you, Paul Strickwood, disagree with me." She didn't ask me to say sorry when I told her I thought she was polishing a turd. So please don't make this about something personal between me and Karen. Even the best of friends don't always agree, and yet they remain friends. My issue is with the exploitative Fiverr model she seems to have no problem with. We've seen the same discussions when Uber tried to disrupt the market by offering lower fares and telling the authorities their drivers were just freelancers that don't need a contract with benefits or decent wages. The result, some drivers drive for 12 hours straight without breaks and can barely make ends meet. But as long as Uber gets their fair share, they could care less. Just as the folks at Fiverr don't give a damn while they rake in their 20%. Fiverr's net worth today is estimated at $1.22 billion US. Let me end with a reaction from the president of NAVA, Tim Friedlander. He watched my video and said, "Thank you for your opinion as always, Paul. To me, this post is the perfect example of why you should join NAVA. My mission from the start has been to welcome all members of the VO community into NAVA, and that means welcoming in people who don't agree with us and people who work on platforms or in areas that we don't agree with. Differing opinions will make NAVA stronger." That's a very good point that Tim just made. So after all this, I just might become a NAVA member after all. Thanks for listening. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye. And Karen, I still love you. Bye.